At this point of time, we are finding that there are over 4,000 urban agglomerates in the country, and collectively they are occupying land mass of not more than 3%. India has got a total land mass of over 3 million square kilometers, out of which I would say around or less than 3% is today occupied or used by the urban agglomerates. And today we have got around 35 to 40% urban population and peri-urban population living in our country. This may go up to approximately 60% in 2060, as they say, or 2070, as they say, and will go up to 50% in the year 2035. If we think that we have the liberty and we have the option to expand this 3% to 4%, a whole lot of pressure for the land requirement in the urban areas will come down. As a matter of fact, when we are looking at the demand, we have to look at a simple metric or simple measure called land footprinting. That means we need to know as to what is the requirement of land for each of the applications or the uses: housing, urban infrastructure, transport, industries. Then we talk about agriculture, forest. What exactly is the requirement? I think there has been no such formal and scientific or a rational study so far. So if you want to look at the demand for land for the urban areas, we have to very quickly commission and carry out a very thorough study on land footprinting. Once we have done, say that, we will know as to what will be the actual demand. There are many parameters which have to be considered in this, and therefore, after looking at it in a rational manner, a holistic manner, we can arrive at the total demand for urban areas itself. And then we come to the third factor, which is the land use efficiency. I mean, today we think that land is something which is like an investment vehicle, and therefore people are tending to kind of overestimate the demand and either buy it, lease it, acquire it, or get it allotted from the government. So everybody wants to project his demand much higher than what actually is justified. To give an example to you, we are aware that the industries ask for lands which are sometimes 4 5 times the kind of land that they would be needing in the next maybe 20 years. But this is something which is being used as an hedge while say they are planning the industry. And likewise, when we look at urban housing, I guess say we need to understand that housing does not require that quantum of land. The present shortage of land that is there in the country is approximately 2 crore houses, and with 1 hectare of land, an FSI of 20,000 square meters can be built. And if you're looking at a house of 50 square meters for the LIG or the other sections, similar sections, we can easily build 400 houses, which are going to be sustainable houses with fairly good amount of open space, parking, and everything. 400 houses in 1 hectare is an easily doable thing. So when you look at the requirement of something like 2 crore houses, you require not more than 50,000 hectares in the whole country to build sustainable, proper housing, quality housing for the people who are from the so-called LIG or lower middle class groups falling within the affordable housing segment. So personally, I think we have to really go scientifically land footprinting, land demand, land use efficiency, because there can be several types of uses of the same land. To say maybe to give an example to you, when you are looking at let's see a building can be repurposed for renewable energy production. So the building top, or say you could be having the other open areas, your parking and your say maybe the different the pockets that you've got, they can all be repurposed for even renewable energy generation. And likewise, when we talk about the other elements of the urban infrastructure, For example, water and then sewage and the electricals. There are so many possibilities of carrying out an exercise and using land that is available optimally. So I would say that these are the kinds of the things which are doable, but they require a different mindset. It requires a 360 degrees out of box thinking to evolve something that is going to be appropriate for India. I stop at that.